Hello, hello. Hi friends, how's it going today? We are here in my kitchen and we're going to be cooking some creamy chicken noodle soup today because I had woken up not feeling the bestest, but like not cold wise, but like chronic illness wise, but like I want chicken noodle soup. So here we are today. We're going to be making it. I'm feeling better, so I decided I'm going to stream it because here we are. I have all of my ingredients out and ready, and I have a recipe on my phone. I'm following Sally's Baking Addiction website. So first things first, I do have my pot here heating up. We're gonna be putting butter in there first. It recommends a tablespoon of unsalted butter, to which I have this. This is 4 tablespoons, so I do need to cut it. But the cool thing about sticks of butter is that you can literally just cut right through the paper, and you have the perfect amount. And then you can take the paper and fold it over to block off the this, so it's not like exposed. You can put it into a sandwich baggie or something and put it in your fridge. But this is the amount of butter that you will need. What? Put that in the pot. Also, right before stream, you may notice I have a Band-Aid on my finger. I did a dumb, and I was trying, well actually I didn't do anything wrong technically, but I was in the pantry trying to put my extra grocery bags in the bag, but it was really full, and then it slipped off and popped the little cap off the end of the wire thing. Apparently the cap's there for a reason, because it's really fucking sharp. So yeah, I cut myself. I can't find the cap, so I'll have to cover it with something else in a bit, but I'm letting that exist in there. Good news, it wasn't rusty under there, so that's great. I am up to date on my tetanus shot as well, so that's good. But I put Neosporin and a bandage on, so I'm going to try to keep this clean throughout, and I do have gloves if I need to ensure that nothing gets on this finger. This one right here. But yeah, hey guys, how's it going? I totally started heating the butter and I don't have things cut yet, so that's genius. We're gonna cut up the onion and the celery and garlic and get that going first. That is step 1. Let me just quickly dice up my onion here, because I totally was looking at the butter like, what now? Got really excited about that step apparently. Luckily, dicing things up does not take a lot of time as long as you know roughly what you are doing. Onions are like one of the easiest things to quickly dice up. Boop, boop. Yeah, let me, there we go. I just realized you couldn't even see what I was doing. So we just slice it like that, do it like this, and because the onion has layers, it basically just dices itself up. Magical. So it calls for 1 onion, and then 2 to 3 stalks of celery, to which I can't get into the new bag of celery. Pro tip, my mom always tells me if you wrap your celery in aluminum foil in the fridge, it lasts longer. So if you ever need to make your celery last long, I'm only going to put about that much. I don't need the bottom bits. So I'm just going to cut it into strips so that I can dice it up super easy. There we go. So we got little strips going. Super duper easy. Butter. You be good in there. Butter wants things in with it quick. That is enough celery because I don't want too much celery because I like celery, but I don't want like a ton. There we go. Give that a nice little stir. I don't have my spatula. Where's my spatula? We start with this, but ultimately it's probably going to end up being a spoon because it's soup, you know? We're going to get a good scoop of garlic in here. You can mince your own garlic. I've got the jarlic. That looks like a good amount. Gonna give that a nice little stir, let it aromify. Let your veggies soften, you know. While that's happening, we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna prep cut my potatoes up. I'm gonna leave the skins on because I like the skin personally. That is my preference. If you don't like the skin, cut it off. Easy peasy. Once those soften, which is like 4 to 5 minutes, kind of stir occasionally, we're going to add in our flour, salt, pepper, thyme, and oregano, which will be good. I'm going to cut up this potato, stir it, cut up the other potato, stir it, and then measure out our flour and such, which I'm really proud to tell you guys. I have cleaned my kitchen, like fully reorganized everything, like deep cleaned, you know. So my measuring cups are now no longer a hell drawer, as to say. So that's always nice. So you just kind of want to dice these up into like small little cubes, because you don't want them to be so small they dissolve while you're cooking your soup, but you don't want them too big that they don't soften all the way or take forever to do so, you know? Alright, so that's one potato cut up. Give this a stir. Good job, veggies. We compliment you for existing. Let them continue doing that. We're going to move potato over to this side of the cutting board. I'm going to cut that side off. I didn't like how he looked. I like to slice my potato into like little potato rings. And then from there, I like to stack them to dice them because it just works really well for me and my brain. But you can use whatever technique you think works best for you, considering it's just as long as you get your potato relatively cubed up. Have you guys read any good books lately? I've been listening to light novels for Reincarnated as a Sword. Loving those. Absolutely adore. Just finished volume 6 of that, which that is a really good volume of it. Like, highly recommend getting to that point because holy crap. I'm also reading a optional novella in the Crown of Nyaxia series. In between book 1 and 2. After I finish this novella, I'm going to read book 2 for book club next month. We'll be discussing book 1 and 2 together for anyone who wants to join. Alright, potatoes are chopped. We're going to stir this. That looks like it's going good in the pot. No roaming. All right, how much flour do we need? Flour, flour, flour. We'll need 1/4 cup of flour. To which, look at my cabinet. It's so organized. It's not a mess now. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Huh. And we got all of our cute little pink ones, all easy to pull out now. Boop. Got my 4th cup. 4th cup of flour. Okay, just double checking what other measurements I'll need. Salt, pepper, thyme, oregano. Those are going to be in the measurements of 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon dried thyme, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Salt and pepper we will be using our grinders, but the other ones we will measure out. Let me get my 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 of a teaspoon. Alright, so we're going to just go ahead and add those in. Flour. Alright, 4th cup, bam. Done with that. Salt, 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 salt. And then, of course, pepper, 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 pepper. We will salt and pepper as we go, so I'm not worried about those being exact measurements. We are doing 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, but a full teaspoon of thyme. Come here. Half of a teaspoon of oregano. I'm gonna have to refill my oregano and my thyme soon. We use thyme a lot in our steaks and other deliciousness. All right, I'm gonna give that a stir. Let that exist. For about 2 minutes. Let that do that. I'm gonna measure out my I believe chicken broth is next. We are going to be using 8 cups of chicken broth. 8 cups. We are going to go ahead and use the big, actually we're going to use the not so big, but the bigger. We're using this guy. He goes up to 2 cups at a time. And we're going to do 8 cups of chicken broth. Yes, there you go. 2 cups. Open another chicken broth. I do have more in the pantry if this is not enough, because I can't estimate how much I actually need anytime. We're at 4 cups. I don't know why I'm pouring it so weird. need just a little bit more chicken broth. I have chicken broth on my fingers, so I gotta rinse that off. We'll grab more chicken broth real quick. We've got more chicken broth. Always a staple, good to have in your kitchen. Chicken broth and beef broth. Especially if you like making soups, and I've been on a soup kick. Can you not splatter everywhere? Thank you. Alright. Open chicken broth goes in the fridge. Bam. Add that in. Beautiful. We're going to add our potatoes now as well. And we're basically going to boil the potatoes with the chicken broth. And I'm going to give that a nice good stir. And let all the, the flour and everything get all combined. Got a really good stir. Now you can definitely add carrots if you want carrots or any other vegetables when you put the celery and onion in. I didn't want those, so we didn't do them. Easy as pie. Alright, so now we're going to give it a quick stir, increase the heat to medium-high, and allow that to simmer without stirring. No, just simmer. Simmer for 25 minutes, stir occasionally, until the potatoes have softened. And then we add the half and half in the noodles and the chicken. When do we add the chicken? Oh, add chicken half and half and noodles all at the same time in just a little bit. So we're gonna, hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes. Which one did it? Was it my watch or was it my thing? Did it not do it at all? I don't. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes. Nothing's listening to me. By 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock we'll have boiled potatoes. If we do the math correctly. We'll just keep track of that. So what I'm going to do is I have disassembled here a rotisserie chicken from Publix. Highly recommend if you have a Publix near you. And I have this really cool tool, which is a chicken shredder. It makes it so much easier. And we're going to shred up the chicken real quick, so that it's all ready to be combined. And then we'll measure out the half and half so that it is also ready. I'm going to grab another paper plate to put that on. We're gonna shut that. That doesn't have to be open. Though I am very proud of it. Okay, we're just gonna put the chicken breast here. And we'll put the other one. We'll just do both chicken breasts and then we'll do the last little bit of meat that I have gathered. And you just literally twist it around. At most, you might have to like readjust a little bit, but it shreds it so nice and so much quicker than the double fork method, which I've been using for most of my life of shredding chicken. I'm gonna just set these a little bit bigger pieces off to the side because I'll put them in the ringer again since it's pretty full. That was two breasts of a rotisserie chicken. Bam. Shredded chicken. Literally so quick. Then I'll put all of this on there. Some of the little bit of dark meat, some more like chicken fat and stuff. We're just gonna put it around. Rinse off my fingies. Put that in there. Cover that up. And just and we're done with that. Easy as pie. I've got chicken everywhere now. Because I am me and I make messes. Ha ha ha. Get whatever chunks of chicken out of the little guy. Pretty good. And this thing's dishwasher safe, so I just throw it in the dishwasher. Well, I rinse it out first, but that's because I fully basically rinse everything completely before it goes in my dishwasher. I'm gonna put the celery in the fridge so that it's refrigerated. Put this over here, put the butter away. Butter. I'm going to grab this because these handles get hot and I want to just adjust where it is on the thing. Give it a little stir. It's getting nice and hot, which is perfect. Exactly what we want it to do. Throw away these. And throw away my extras of the little veggie scraps. One day, I'd love to have like a little compost bin, because that would be perfect for it. I'd have to like be hardcore into the gardening. I just feel like it's just gonna attract flies. Which, in reality, it might. I mean, flies are part of the compost process. But I hate flies. They piss me off. Alright, so chicken. You can use however much chicken you want. I like a lot of chicken. We've got egg noodles that we'll be using. Let me see how much half and half so I can measure that out. 1 cup of half and half. And that makes it creamy. Give it a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. And I'm just going to pour it into the same container that we had the broth in. Bam. All right. It says 3 to 4 cups of egg noodles. How much is in here? I have to just measure it out. But that's fine. We'll measure that out. We are using 3 to 4 cups of noodles. I'm just going to see how much feels right in what I'm doing. Because extra noodles aren't bad, extra chicken's not bad. Throw in what you want. Do what you want. You're a free person. You have free will. Put away my seasoning. Put the half and half in the fridge. And I'm gonna put the flour away in the pantry. And I can put the garlic in the fridge. Bam! thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna add a little extra salt and pepper. Because my soul told me to. And you season with your soul. We're just letting that get nice and good. I'll put these back over here. Crunchy. Extra onion that fell off my spatula into the trash. Wipe down my counter. So I have like a spot here. Alright, that'll be for over here. The other one will be for over there when I'm done. Again, I'm trying to make sure I keep this finger dry since I sliced it. 'Cause I'm a genius. Woo. Except I'm right-handed, so I need to use it. Because bam, ba-dum bum. Spillage there. Wipe that down. Clean surfaces. Bowls. I'll put the bowls over here actually. Bowls. And spoons. I use the little spoon and Reed uses the big spoons. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So, hey guys, how's it going? Now that we've got everything under control, how is the stability of everything? I know we've been streaming now for a bit. I'm showing everything stable, but I want to hear from you guys who are vibing with me. I put music on the little speaker, and I think that's a good addition. Let me know if it's too loud or anything, too. Ba-da-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Making sure everything is Gucci. Yeah, yeah. We be making soup because it's yummy. Alright. See that? That is a sign of cooking. I don't know if you can see the cooking. Yeah, you see it. I had to check if the camera picks it up or not. It's doing good things here. I think I'm supposed to leave it alone more often, and I have a tendency to just keep stirring. Also, check out these little racks on the side. It gets all my stuff up off the counter, keeps it magneted to the fridge. I think that looks so good because I got the utensils in the back, my vegetable and olive oil, they're little spray bottles. Olive oil pourer, salt, pepper, and taco seasoning, my most used seasonings. Because we eat a lot of Mexican food. It's delicious. And you can do a lot with the same couple ingredients and make tons of different things. I've got my ladle. Ladle, 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 ladle. Ladle, ladle, ladle. Boom. You guys can see the magnets that we've opened up on stream. Pokemon magnets. I want to just keep getting more and more magnets. I've always loved magnets, but like my mom didn't love having the magnets on the fridge. Which I get it. Like it's very clean to not have the magnets, but magnets are such a personality thing. Plus you can like hang up a little note, you can do whatever. I like the customization. So I got some Sanrio and some Pokemon. And my favorite, which is my little lizard that I've had my literally whole life. My great-grandma got me this little lizard magnet. It's just show and tell now. This is my lizard. I love him. That is actually like boiling now, which is good. I'm gonna turn it down slightly, but I'm gonna let it keep doing its thing. Gonna let it do. My Amazon package is 10 stops away. That is great. I've got some things I ordered. I had a bunch of rewards points, and I decided to spoil myself with a new Switch game, some manga, and a puzzle. So I'm excited. I'm gonna do some fun comfort time things. I actually really want to set up, I have to figure out exactly the best way to do so, but I want to do some puzzle streams, probably in the game room, dining room area, with like the top down view, and then maybe like have this here, and like combo it. I think I can definitely do that. It just will take like a second to set up, but I want to do puzzle streams. I think that'd be really fun, and yeah, I like puzzling a lot, and I have a bunch of Pokemon puzzles that I haven't done yet, and I think it'd be really cool. Yes, it's cooking those potatoes. Probably like 10 more minutes on those, and then we'll add the half and half, and the chicken, and the noodles. I wasn't sure which kind of noodles I wanted to use, but a lot of the recipes called for egg noodles. So I went with egg noodles. Hopefully that'll be satisfying enough. I thought about using like angel hair or something to have like, you know, like woo noodles. Woo noodles? I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah. I'm excited. I really wanted chicken noodle soup today. And now I'm gonna have chicken noodle soup. And it's not from a can. I'm partying, I don't know. This is what you do when your soup's cooking. You just party. Like when I'm not on live, I'm just like this in the kitchen. Listening to like an audiobook or something. Or music. K-pop Demon Hunters. Or Sabrina Carpenter, or Kesha. Any of my frequent listen to things. I'm gonna wipe this out because it hasn't been used in a little bit. Oh. Yeah. Rinse it. Wipe it down. And I'm gonna put the egg noodles in here to like make sure I use the right amount because I don't want to over noodle it. We want a good amount of noodles, but I think I don't want to over noodle. And this holds 4 cups. And it recommends 3 to 4 cups of noodles. Dry measuring, of course. Oh god, that noodle attacked. Alright, so we're gonna use that many noodles, which is like almost a little more than half the bag. But I'm gonna save the other noodles for another noodle adventure, you know? Like, I'll use these. I'm gonna put them in my fridge. lot of people call me weird because I put my opened pasta in the fridge. But my mom one time had like weird things happen when she put it in the pantry, and so we just don't. They put all their pasta in the fridge now. I at least keep the dry pasta in there, like the non-opened ones. So like I'm like, okay. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I don't know why I poked the potato with my finger. That was a bad choice. I need a fork to know if the potato's done, not my finger. Pro tip, potato is hot in boiling water. Alright. Yeah, those potatoes are pretty much almost done. So I am going to let them sit there. I'm just going to double check my instructions so I can, do things relatively right. Taste the soup and add more seasoning. Blah, blah, blah. Add chicken, half and half, and noodles. Cook for 10 minutes until noodles are tender and soup has thickened. Once again, taste and add seasoning as desired. And then you're good. Serve warm. So, we are going to add the half and half. Add the noodles. Add the chicken. And we're just gonna stir it and make sure everything is like in there. I definitely added a lot of chicken, but I like chicken. Alright. I need to grab this without burning myself. This is a nice big pot of chicken soup. Woo! Alright. Gonna let that sit and stir occasionally for the 10 or so minutes. Let that go in the sink. Let this go over here. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put the spatula in the sink because what we are going to use is the ladle. Make sure that pasta's submerged. Be submerged in there. That's good. Probably 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes and we can taste us. Well, we can taste it at any point, but I don't want to burn the shit out of me, so I'm going to trust the process. And if I need to add more salt and pepper or more seasoning, I can. You can do that at any point. You've got the creative juices to do so. As always, all of my VODs will be on my VOD channel. I think, including today, I have 3 I need to upload, so. But they'll be there if you missed any. And of course, they'll be on here for a little bit because Twitch doesn't hold VODs for that long. But I keep them all on YouTube's. And then, of course, I have edited ones, too. All of these cooking ones are going to end up on my cooking channel that I did create, and I just haven't edited anything yet. But eventually, I'm just going to combine it into something. And hopefully, it'll be good little videos. Oh, I'm going to copy and paste this recipe and put it in Discord so that I know what recipe I followed forever. I'm going to put it in the food channel. And then I'll post a picture of my soup once it's done. That is looking really good. We're just letting those nudes get all cooked. and letting that thicken up. Yay. Oh, funny story. So I went to the dentist yesterday, and the lady was like, oh, it's good you're getting your teeth cleaned, before the school year starts, what grade you're going into. And that inferred that not only did she think I was under 18, I'm 27, it also meant that she wasn't sure where I was under 18. I really hope she at least thought I was going to high school. But damn. I got a cute little baby face, but I really do think part of it is just that I don't have sun damage, because I don't go in the sun, but also my face is really clear. I don't think there's any filter on right now. This is just camera quality, so I exist. All I've had today was my Starbucks, so my stomach's no longer hurting me, and I think putting chicken noodle soup into it will make it feel very happy. I thinks. We got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes on the soup. I'm letting it do its little boiling thing that it's doing. Gravity happened in the sink and it made a ting sound. I love big t-shirts. They're so fun. They're just so cozy. Look how cozy this is. Also, this is my Throne of Glass shirt. It says, "You do not yield." And it has sword and everything. It's nice. It's a good shirt. I like my bookish shirts. I want to get more book shirts. Yeah. That's my plan. That's my plan, Stan. I'm just checking if Reed should be getting off work soon. So I was watching his Discord, because he either calls me when he gets off. I texted him that I was streaming, so he probably won't call. But he'll either call me when he gets off or he'll listen to Spotify. So I made sure I wasn't using Spotify, and then his Discord will say, well, my Discord too, because they're linked to the same account, but it'll say we're listening to Spotify. So I like to check. I'm like, am I listening to Spotify? I'm not, but I'll know if Daddy's on his way home safe. Oh yeah, this is looking real good. Real good shit in the bowl. Yeah. We like a soup that's filled with things. Alright. That's almost done. But look at that. Hold on. Let me hold my laptop in a way that I'm not gonna drop it. But look at all that good stuff in there. Yes. A nice creamy chicken noodle soup. The noodles look pretty much done too, so that's good. I'm basically just letting it thicken. It has 2 more minutes on when I started that. So, yay. It's almost soup time. Soup time, soup time. Woo! One note that the recipe did say was that if it like when you keep it in the fridge like for leftovers, sometimes the chicken and the noodles will absorb a lot of the broth, and you can just add a little splash of chicken broth when you're reheating it. Stir that up. Make it more soupy again, because it might thicken more. Look at you, doing great things, Soup. I'm proud of you for souping. I'm talking to the soup now. I have slowly lost my mind. I don't really dance, but I do my little jig. I don't know. Alright. That is like ready to come off. Come over here. Womp, womp, womp. There we go. Take this ladle and put it in the soup. Oh my goodness. Alright. Also, I've like slowly turned all of my stuff into the kitchen. Like, my kitchen is mostly black, white, grays, and then I've done pops of pink. And I think that it looks really nice, the little pops of pink. Because there wasn't a lot of like purple options, so I went pink. And now everything can be pink. Because they had some things that were purple, but not everything. And there was a lot more pink stuff. And I like what I've got going on. Alright. Let's find out if it's good or if this was all just a waste. Oh yeah, that's a good bowl. Good hearty bowl of soup. All right. Hold on. Let me get a little paper towel. Hi, Mal. Hello, hello. We just finished making this creamy. Let me angle it some more. Creamy chicken noodles. I just spilled it. God dang it. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. I got too excited and now my soup's on the table. My soup is on the table. Oh no. That's okay. I got a lot of soup at least. All right. We got soup. Soup. Let me take a picture of the soup. Picture of my soup. And now, the real test. We taste it. This looks really good. I want to get a little bit of chicken, a little bit of noodle, and a little potato. Give me the potato. Give me a noodle. And some soup. I don't know if you can tell, but it is very hot right now, and I'm not going to put this in my mouth yet. Oh, hot. Tastes amazing. Still very hot. Going to let that cool. I burnt my tongue. Definitely burnt my tongue. Well, that's fucking delicious though. Patience is a virtue, by the way. I, however, do not always have the patience. not always have the patience to wait for my soup. There's sauce on my chair. What the hell? Chair's good enough. Alright. Bring this down. Yeah. This is delicious. I'm really happy with that. It totally just like started dropping frames all of a sudden. Rude. I think we're good again. I think we're good. Random freezing. Love that for us. Tomorrow, we are going to be streaming and starting Let's Go Eevee over on the computer on my Switch 2. I'm very excited to redo that gameplay. Because I played it before on my own, of course, but like, I want to play it with you guys. And it is time to play it, you know? We gonna do the thing. Is this less hot now? It's almost like I was boiling soup or something. Crazy concept. Did you try to post a link, Mal? I'm so sorry. I don't have links on in my channel, just because some people try to put the bad links, you know. That was what I wanted. Random hard part of the chicken. I think it was chicken. Oh, it was a fatty piece. Oh, it's a clip. Thank you. Thank you for clipping. I will check it out. Let me try to post it. Well, content clips. Sienna making nice and yummy food. Aww. I will watch that after the stream. Thank you. Bam. If anyone wants to click the thing. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate when you make clips. But when anyone makes clips, I appreciate clips. It turned out very good. I've never made chicken noodle soup before. I think this is a really good place to start. I've got potato in here, I got chicken, and I've got some good noodles. I think this turned out very nice. How are you doing today, Glory? Hello, hello. I know you just barely missed the end of the last stream. I was doing a test stream to make sure, A, that my OBS was working enough that I could go live. B, I was opening some Pokemon packs. But C, I was making sure my Switch 2 was working on the capture card so that tomorrow we can play Pokemon together. I'm very excited about that. I was gonna try to do it last week, and it just was not working. I had some weird, what's it called? Like, weird, I don't know. It just wasn't working. Weird update issues and conflicting stuff. Doing well. Done with work. Hope you are well. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a lot better. This morning, I was having a rough time. Not gonna lie. My fatigue was making it very rough. I don't think I made it out of bed until like 1 p.m., honestly. And once I was able to get out of bed, I ended up going to Target, found some Pokemon cards, which was cool. Got a Starbucks so I could try to fight the last little bits of fatigue that I was feeling. And I think I'm winning because I was able to stream, and then now I'm streaming again, and now I got soup. So. Oh, big chunk of chicken. I need a napkin. I've grabbed a bajillion napkins. I only needed one. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good day. Your best. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Mal. I appreciate you. Oh, thanks. I'm out here. I'm always nerding, doing all the nerd things. That was a tiny chicken bone I missed when I was taking apart the rotisserie chicken. And it just tried to stick itself into my gum. So that was rude. But luckily I didn't swallow it, because that would have been bad. One of my biggest fears is like bones in my meat. Cause I choked on one time, and that was not a good feeling, and now I feel not happy. Now I'm happy again. Soup good. Yum, nom, nom, nom. I know, I thought I got all of them out. It was a whole chicken. I took the meat off the chicken. So like, I still got like drumsticks and stuff off to the side. I thought I got it all, but it was just such a tiny bone. I don't know where it came from. Rude. It's more common with like fish having the tiny little bones. So I don't know what I did wrong there. I hope whatever ad is playing is something cool like Taco Bell. This is good. This is a good time. Hi, Andrew. How are you? I made a chicken noodle soup from scratch. I'm actually it was my first time making it, so I'm happy with how it turned out. How was work today? Welcome back, Mal. Oh, Andrew. Earlier, I opened, so I found the Black Bolt sticker collection, and I decided to grab another Victini collection just for the heck of it. And I got no hits. No hits at all. Not at all. I'm so sad. I'm cooked. Oh, you're cooked. Oh my gosh, you're on call till 11? What is, like, do you get to go home and then if they need you, they call you back? That has to be rough. Oh my goodness. If you want chicken soup, you can come have food. I made a huge pot of it. Reed's gonna be quite happy when he gets home. Ah, nice. Aussie. Hell yeah. Well, I hope it works out. Oh, speaking of Digimon, they have like 4 packs of Digimon at Walgreens. The one near us. The one closer to Publix. So, I didn't know. It's the one, I think it's the newer set. And they were like $5 a piece. They had 4 of them when I happened to be passing. The Cyber Eden one. I took a picture. I asked Robin because I remember her saying she was looking for some, and she said no. So they're there. I didn't grab them. Hopefully they're still there. I would think they would be. Yeah, I like that Pokemon's not expensive. I don't know, man. I was also told it was a cheap game, but then I watched what things are happening. I'm content with Pokemon. Pokemon's a cheap game unless you're ripping packs all the time. But if you just wanted to play the game, you could just buy the singles in low rarity and you'd be fine. I just got emails saying I had a package. Let me check my front door. I think there's a package there. I have brought the packages into the house. I have also apparently knocked off the sticker that was on my, magnet off of my dishwasher. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Yeah. But the manga I ordered were just delivered, so I'm excited. Probably gonna read those later. At least some of them. I ordered some manga, and then a Switch game. And then also I have a glass bowl for my new mixer that came in today, and then the mixer comes in on Tuesday. So I think we're gonna have to test it out on stream probably next week. Just a thought. I just blew the noodle off my spoon. I don't think I blew that hard. Bam. This soup, very good. I'm quite content with it. Ooh, that's cool. Are you gonna try to get more full arts for your binder? Okay. There's just a dark piece of the chicken. I was like, what is that? Dark meat. Crazy. Oh my goodness. They're like, I know, I've got you. I hope they're giving you good deals. That's always nice. Yeah, Target restocked, but it was just Black Bolt mainly. And I was sad that there wasn't Destined Rivals. I haven't found any Destined Rivals. Walked out $200. Oh my goodness, but they hooked you up. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're making way on your progress. I'm really like hoping for a Destined Rivals restock, and it just keeps not happening. And I can't find it lower than $90 anywhere. I feel like I should have bought it for $70 when I saw it on Amazon that one time. Except I didn't want to pay $70. I wanted to pay no more than the normal, like what I'd find at Target prices, like $55 or $60. The $70's looking really good right now. Yeah. Regret, I guess. I think everything's in the set is holding value just because there's not as much being ripped. Maybe. I just feel like it didn't have as much put on the shelves. At least compared to some of the other sets that I've seen. Oh, I also want Misty's Psyduck. I almost said Stardust. I don't know why. But yeah, I really want that card, and I keep watching it because I keep expecting it to drop, and it's not. But it's such a good card. It's a good card. I'd like to have it in my collection eventually. But gosh, do I think it's going to skyrocket in price randomly. I'm worried about that. What is it sitting at right now? Is it like 60? It might be 60. I don't know. 50? I don't know why, but that sounds a lot better. I don't know if it's going to ever get lower than that. Just because it has Misty. But you also never know. Could be $30 tomorrow, which would be great. Oh my god, I heard about... So the Seismitoad's by the same artist who did the Magikarp, I think, is what I heard. So it immediately brought the Seismitoad's price up because everyone was like, oh, it's the same as the Magikarp. Reed messaged me and said, is soup done? On my way home. He's like, I see you're still streaming. I'm like, ha ha ha. I am still streaming. I'm enjoying my soup, which is in fact done. I just keep dribbling my soup. I really wish I pulled something today. Like, I just really wanted at least one illustration card. And I was really hoping for, like, you know, Snivy, Oshawott, Tepig. Really hoping. And I got nothing. I was really shook. I was like, wow. Unexpected. Also, I felt really bad for the Starbucks employee who I know really wanted cards. Because he came up to me and was like, you got some stuff? And I was like, yeah, I did get some stuff. And he's like, I have to wait 15 minutes before I'm allowed to grab anything. And I was like, damn. It's like, because I technically work for Target. And I'm like, oh. Like, feels bad. Like, and And like I was talking to him while the last thing got grabbed off the shelf. Otherwise, I probably would have been like, "Oh, you want me to? I could buy it, and then you could just like wait 15 minutes and like buy it from me or something. I don't know. Do what you have to do." What sucks though is that he was on break. Like I feel like if you're on break, it shouldn't count. But everything was gone in like 10 minutes at most, but at 5 minutes more likely. Heck, I would have just bought it and give it to him as a gift because he's really cool if I had extra money like that. I wish. Ooh, did not mean to hit the bottom of the bowl. I'm sorry. That was a horrible noise. So about Hydreigon. I called USPS, and they said it most likely just missed its delivery scan, but there's nothing they can do other than they check the facility and it's not there. So they're like, I would assume it got delivered. They're like, did the person say it wasn't delivered? And I was like, no, the person did not say that. And I messaged the person and said, hey, please leave a review or something. Because I didn't want to just say, hey, did it show up? In case they'll be like, no, it didn't, and then get their money back or something when it in fact did show up. But I talked to eBay. They said even if it's not marked delivered after 30 days, the money will be released and given to me. Because they're like, after 30 days, if the customer doesn't like respond to you, they're like, if they did like leave a review and say that it was great, then we can release the funds now. And I was like, okay. So I guess I have to wait 30 days from the day it sold. Which is fine, I guess. It's just annoying. All because USPS didn't like do the little scan. Like, so dumb. Pokey vending machines, and a lady who worked at the store made a big deal of them filming in the store. See, sometimes people clear out the machines, and I feel like the machines have limits, but people will just finish their transaction, wait a minute, and then do it again, and like just not let someone else in line go, which is really rude, honestly. I watched this guy clear out a machine, and there was literally a kid behind him, and he turned around because he was just absorbed in clearing out the machine. He's like, I wouldn't have taken everything if I saw that there was a kid here. Here, have this one pack, and he gave the kid a pack. So the kid was at least happy to get a pack, but like probably would have bought one of the things. Like, I don't know. Him and his dad were there. Like, his dad promised the boy Pokemon cards. Let the kid have some Pokemon cards. I would definitely be extremely triggered as a child if like I like had my birthday money and I was told I can go to the store and buy Pokemon cards and they just weren't there. Like this sucks. All right. I think I'm going to end stream here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to continue eating my soup off the live so I can really like nom nom nom, you know. I'm going to hang out in Discord later, so I'll be in there, maybe play Among Us and hang out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out. Bye, friends.